When I'm Prime Minister, I will keep my promises. Now, another promise, let me try again. Absolutely. For the folks over here, when I'm Prime Minister, I will keep my promises. Absolutely.
I want to build a better future for every Canadian, not talk about it. Make life more affordable for your family.
Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics. Hey gang, what's up? Just Ehren right here, Question Period Canada. How y'all doing? We've been watching and learning all about Canadian federal politics, trying to share that with you. We've got all of these crazy videos to watch from the House Commons, from committee, from the scrums, whatever. There's many sources, but let's take a peek at this one. It's off the rails. All the videos here are. Let's take a peek.
I want to build a better future for every Canadian, not talk about it. Make life more affordable for your family. Tax the ultra-rich and use that money to help the rest of us. Better is possible.
Jagmeet! We got questions! We got questions! You're selling out, Jagmeet! Sell out thing, bro! You sold out at Gone, bro! You sold out at Gone!
We told him we're not going to leave. He ended up getting back on the phone, spoke to somebody. We believe it was Jagmeet, who's on his way.
The volunteers there said it's a private event. They told the police, hey, it's a private event. They can't be here. The police were confused.
We don't represent any party. We don't support any party. We just want accountability and basically transparency with every level of government.
I'm sure many of you have seen the viral video going around regarding some individuals who tried to attend a meet and greet co-hosted by NDP leader Jagmeet Singh on the 28th of May in Brampton. Check out the footage.
NDP.
What are you asking?
NDP.
Don't go around the back. We got questions, Jagmeet! We got questions! We got questions! Hey, bro, don't run! Don't run!
The video instantly started to be shared around and mainstream media outlets started to report on it. After doing some digging, I was able to get in touch with the individuals involved who wanted to share their side of the story with me. I also have reached out to Mr. Singh via email. I have yet to hear anything back. In the rare chance that Jagmeet Singh does get back to me, I'll be sure to do a follow-up video, but I don't think I'm going to be getting my hopes up. Enjoy the interview, guys.
We saw a flyer that was online. It was a poster, actually, a meet and greet with Navjeet and Jagmeet. So we showed up, pulled up, was being very respectful, very polite to the individuals, and we said we're here for the meet and greet. The guy looked over to one of his other buddies, got on the phone, and just told us to hang on. He came back and he approached us and he said, hey guys, you guys can't come in. And well, we said, well, there's a flyer online that we saw. That's a public meet and greet. The meaning of meet and greet is to go and meet someone, greet them, and we can ask them questions. He says, no, you can't go, you can't get inside. So we're like, okay, fine. So we're like, we're not gonna leave. We told him we're not gonna leave. He ended up getting back on the phone, spoke to somebody. We believe it was Jagmeet, who's on his way. And they said, sorry guys, we're gonna call the police on you. And I said, for what? Like, are we disturbing the peace? What are we doing wrong here for you to call the police on us? And these are public servants. This is unbelievable. These are public servants that work for Canadians that are calling the police to trespass us from a public event. He pulled up, one of our guys said, we have some questions for you as he was pulling in. He said, sure. As soon as he agreed, he just got out of his car and started bolting the other way.
We got questions! We got questions! We got questions!
And they went through the back and they had a bunch of guys stand in front of us. At that point, they keep on avoiding us, and at that point, it's been years. Like, what are we supposed to do?
Bro, gotta ask you, will there be any consequences for the unvaccinated? Will there be any consequences for unvaccinated? I keep hearing this from people that don't support you. I want them to support you. I want them to support you. I tell them all.
The volunteers there said it's a private event. They told the police, hey, it's a private event, they can't be here. The police were confused. They were following whatever they were told, but then when we showed them the public meet and greet poster, they were very confused.
Yeah, he's a public servant. And if it's a meet and greet, you're opening up the event for access for the public to access to you. That's the idea.
Is he inside or is
Yeah, he's in the back.
They were laughing at the fact Jagmeet was hiding, and the volunteer said, hey, you guys just wait outside. When Jagmeet's leaving, you will have your time to answer questions. So we waited for over an hour. Peacefully, quietly, the cops were there was no issues, and then he just took off.
Running, Bajjan Singh. That's his new name, Bajjan Singh.
Questions, bro. Fake meat, it's flat face. The wrong kind.
Jagmeet, I'm wearing a mask, bro. You gotta respect me. Hey, Jagmeet, don't sell out, bro. Don't sell out. Where you going? You're selling out, Jagmeet. You're a sell out thing, bro. You sold out at Gom, bro. You sold out at Gom.
Watch out.
These guys are actually afraid of these type of questions, and that's what's sad. You know, they're actually afraid. They do not want to have these conversations because they have something to hide. You know, otherwise they would return emails. Those are easy. Answer your phone, you know? These are not difficult questions, but they are if you're lying, if you got something to hide. So we know they're up to something. We know Jagmeet has something to hide, and that's why he won't sit down and talk to anybody who has an opposing view.
We felt the need to go see these politicians face to face because we have tried reaching out, corresponding with all the MPs and senators via email, but didn't receive any real response. And our main purpose of going was to make sure that, you know, we don't represent any party, we don't support any party. We just want accountability and basically transparency with every level of government. It could have been any candidate. It just so happens he was from our community, and it was Jagmeet Singh himself, the federal leader of the NDP. When Jagmeet first started in politics, he came in with a lot of fanfare. He gave Canadians hope after the death of Jack Layton, and he became the leader of NDP. So Canadians were given a breath of fresh air, breathing new blood into the party, new blood into politics, and giving Canadians, you know, a new identity, a fresh start. But over top of that, along the way, I don't know, for Sikhs in general, he represented the core tenets of the faith, so Sikhs supported Jagmeet as well. But again, along the way, he sort of abandoned the freedoms that both Canadians and Sikhs hold near and dear to their hearts, so we felt imperative to ask him specific questions, not just for us, but the general public.
This is one instance where another politician like Jagmeet Singh is walking around entitled. He doesn't feel like he owes us answers to questions that we have as a community. And that's bad for democracy. That's bad for people that have given him the votes that he required to reach where he is.
Your leaders, you got to question two things primarily. One, are they adding to your rights or are they taking away from your rights? Are they restricting you from flying? Are they restricting you from ownership? Are they dividing you? Is the other message. It's division through medical tyranny, division through race, creed. If these things are being applied to your dictatorship, which it is right now, then I'd say you need to question them.
So one thing I've noticed online is that on the videos that have been trending of Jagmeet Singh, there are a lot of comments that state he's a terrorist, he's banned from India. And I just want to point out the fact that the Canadian government has done this too, where protesters are labeled as terrorists. So the fact that Indian government has labeled Jagmeet Singh a terrorist has no bearing on the fact that his politics, this is what we're after. This is what we have an issue with. Just because a government has labeled someone as a terrorist doesn't have any bearing on the fact of whether it's true or not. Governments have a habit of doing this. In the UK, for example, Jagtar Singh Johal, he's been imprisoned arbitrarily without evidence for years and years. And the only thing he did was to speak up against the government and to expose the atrocities, the crimes that they've been doing. So I wanted to put that out there. Free Jaggi now. Please keep in mind that when governments label people as terrorists and ban them, that has no bearing.
Tenet of our faith called Seva. Seva is the selfless service to help others, and we're serving langar. The meaning of langar is community kitchen. And the community kitchen's job is to serve meals. And if you go to any of our places of worship, the Gurdwara Sahibs, you'll get a meal 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a safe haven. It's a place for protection, place where you can ask for help, guidance, any sort of advice. But the main tenet here we're practicing is Seva and doing Seva, this selfless service through langar, sharing of food through the community kitchen. And we're here every Sunday from about noon to about 5 o'clock p.m. at Moss Park.
Sundays, they usually all day, like for about 5 hours. They give out samosas, spring rolls, pops, snacks, juice boxes, pop, tons of drinks. They're feeding the whole community here and anybody who wants to line up. So anybody can come and just walk by. And if you're hungry, anybody, it's open to anyone.
The homeless people and everything, really blessing God. I can say like that. For India and their mother, father, bless. Not really they're good mother, father.
I'm very thankful they're coming. I don't expect today they come. I just walking outside. I come, I see it. I'm shocked. Normally they come Sunday, but they are here by expecting, and everybody happy to grab samosa, water, everything. They are not hungry here. You know, whoever come here, everybody get full of hand, full stomach. You know, very, very plus.
So if you're trying to find us, you guys can go on Instagram. You can follow us on Sovereign Seva 13. Shoot us a message. You can get to know us a little better. We can explain exactly what we do. You can also go on our website. It's a detailed version of what we do and what we're about. That's at www.sovereignseva.com.
So we wanted to mention also there's a movie screening in June and July, The Battle of Amritsar. This is a movie that depicts the truth of what happened between the Indian government and Sikhs in 1984. And it's an important issue because just recently a high-profile Sikh celebrity, Sidhu Moosewala, was murdered by the Indian government. And this has been a long-standing pattern. We want people to see the truth for themselves and see that tyrannical governments, they have a history of targeting individuals that speak for the truth, that want countries to be sovereign and free from tyranny.
So gang, that's another wild one right there. I'm not gonna try to tell you what to think about what you just saw. You're a Canadian, you can make up your own mind. But I do want you to come back and watch some more of the wild videos that we collect. We've got this network happening now. And also, if you're interested in a live chat in a fun stream, we watch the question periods daily, all of them. It's a great community. It's a fun chat. Come check us out. Like, subscribe, get notified, all that fun stuff. Comment. I love the comments. And especially just come back. I just want you to come back. Not going to try to sell you anything. Here we go. We're just learning about Canadian federal politics right here. Question Period Canada. We have 1 million questions, almost no answers. But we'll be showing you the videos, so like, subscribe, get notified, share, all those fun things. Check out one of the other videos. We've got a good thing going on here, liking and learning, and sharing with you. That's what we're doing right here. Question Period Canada. Catch you next video. It'll be wacky.